This video contains harsh language, specifically English. Warning: the following video contains opinions, and they could even be contrary to yours. Please remember that even in the heat of the moment, it's about opinion. If you watch the whole video and you still don't agree with me, well, feel free to sound off in the comments. Just don't be a dick about it. Opinionated mates.
I, like many crazy, lunatic people, stayed up exceptionally late to watch the Nintendo Switch presentation. I went into that presentation knowing that I would buy a Nintendo Switch, but thinking that I would merely buy one when I felt the time was right, or when they revised the hardware, as Nintendo is so oft to do. But after watching that presentation, I'm buying the system day one. Now I know that some of you might consider me a Nintendo shill, might think negatively of me because I wish to buy this Nintendo console on day one. You may even advise me in a kind, friendly manner that you don't feel I should do it. But I like it, so fuck off! The Nintendo Switch is going to be region free. Now granted that today is a global marketplace, that we as a world utilize one marketplace, and that chances are the majority of games that I want to play for the Switch will be localized. But in the off chance that there are some that will not be localized, I am ecstatic that I will be able to buy those games and play them, that I will not be stuck in a situation where I cannot play a game that I've bought with my own hard-earned money, but instead sits on my shelf like a soulless carcass, a game waiting to be played, but it's just not possible to give it the attention and love it deserves. That I am not going to have that problem with the Nintendo Switch, because out of the box, the Switch will support any game I throw at it, regardless of its region. I like it, so fuck off! The Nintendo Switch is offering many different gameplay styles, some of which I think look stupid. Quite frankly, as a handheld, it looks cumbersome as fuck. The Joy-Con controllers look uncomfortable to hold, and the whole idea of playing it as a tabletop with those two Joy-Cons side on, what kind of games are you gonna be able to play like that? It looks uncomfortable and weird. The Nintendo Switch battery will last up to 6.5 hours, but could last for as little as 2.5. A lot of people think that 2.5 is a low amount of time for a handheld, and to be granted, it is. And maybe if you were going to play the Nintendo Switch as a handheld, you'd be bothered by the small amount of battery. I'm going to be playing it as a console, and I'm going to be recording footage and streaming. So to me, the handheld aspect doesn't really matter. Sure, it's not going to be the PlayStation Vita, which lasts something stupid like 12 hours and will stay in standby mode and use less than 1% a day. But nothing is the PlayStation Vita. Only the PlayStation Vita is the PlayStation Vita. The Nintendo 3DS, from my experience, the battery life isn't amazing. You know, 2.5 hours? Even if I only get 2.5 hours, if it's going to fill up the time that I am otherwise obligated to do other things, and I can't be around the console base and streaming and recording, if it fills up that time, then you know what? I like it. So fuck off! The Nintendo Switch will support up to 8 systems connected for multiplayer. Yes, that's 8 systems. Only 8. But that's still 8 systems. I couldn't imagine getting 16 people with Nintendo Switch units in one place. I couldn't possibly imagine it. And even if that was the case, there's no reason why you couldn't all be connected over Wi-Fi to a server and playing online on a game that supports more than 8 players. The Joy-Con, well, this thing has the most amazing, as far as we're led to believe, the most amazing motion control and vibration ever in miniature controllers. The way they've made it sound with this HD vibration, that you could feel the controller is a glass of water containing 3 ice cubes because of the way the vibration is handled. I think that sounds too good to be true, and I also totally don't give a fuck. So long as it rumbles, I don't give a fuck. Alright? If I get shot in a game and it rumbles, or I fall off a building and it rumbles, that's good enough for me. It's false and it's fake when my controller doesn't shake. So you know what? Yeah, these things look confusing and awkward as fuck. Yes, they have a billion buttons on them. ZL, L, the left stick can be clicked in, plus and minus buttons, a capture button, a home button, all these buttons. Directional buttons and ABXY buttons. It's a lot of buttons. And it has a camera on the bottom which can sense the distance of objects away from it. It's a lot of technology. And there's a chance none of this shit is gonna work. And I'm looking at the way it's shaped and the way it would feel in my hands, and it looks like it would feel incredibly uncomfortable. But you know what? It's innovative. I like it, so fuck off! Super Mario Odyssey. So it's not called Super Mario Switch World. I'm gonna have to start questioning that guy I know who knows a guy. But anyway. Super Mario Odyssey. People are saying it looks jaggy. It looks like a 2008 video game. It's on a fucking tablet system. It looks amazing. For a game on a tablet, you can't expect PlayStation 4 graphics on a fucking tablet. Not if you want to be able to buy it for 300 UK pounds. Alright? You gotta look at a bit more money. This Mario game features a massive sandbox world with locations, some of which are based on our world and real life locations. It looks fun, it looks quirky, and they mentioned themselves in the presentation that they were inspired by Super Mario 64 and Super Mario Sunshine. If they're not reasons enough to be excited for Super Mario Odyssey, I don't know what reasons you would have to have. And look at that dapper Bowser in that top hat. I must say, Super Mario Odyssey, I like it. So fuck off! Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild will be available on March 3rd, the day the console ships globally. A Zelda game on launch with an open world. Where the fuck do I sign? Of course I'm buying this shit day one. I'm not even a Legend of Zelda fan, really. But this game looks incredible. It's looked incredible ever since that early footage was shown at the Tokyo Game Show, 3 years ago or some shit? I mean, sure, this game's in development for a long time, but it looks really good. It's coming out the day the console comes out. I think it looks good. I like it. So fuck off! There are 50 companies, at least 50 companies, currently making games for the Nintendo Switch. There are more than 80 titles currently in development. Fire Emblem Musou. I don't care for Fire Emblem, but one of the few things I like is the characters. And the best thing about Musou games is the characters, because they have such outrageous, ridiculous, exaggerated, over-the-top movesets. It's like playing a fighting game with 100 opponents instead of 1. Fire Emblem characters and Musou goes hand in fucking hand. I like it, so fuck off. Fuck off! Suda51, Goichi Suda, our good friend at Grasshopper Manufacture, is working on a brand new game for the Nintendo Switch that features Travis fucking Touchdown. I don't even need to see it. It could be a fucking chess game. It's got Travis Touchdown in it. I like it, so fuck off! Sega is producing content for the Nintendo Switch. Project Sonic and Sonic Mania are coming to the Nintendo Switch, and so is Puyo Puyo fucking Tetris, and a brand new Shin Megami Tensei title. I like it, so fuck off. Fuck off! Square Enix are producing games for the Nintendo Switch. A brand new Final Fantasy Bravely Default-esque pixel art 3D environment RPG that looked absolutely fucking stunning. I like it, so fuck diddly off. Namco Bandai porting Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 to the Nintendo Switch. Well, I guess there's another platform I have to buy that game on. Nintendo's online service for the Nintendo Switch will get a free Nintendo Entertainment System or Super Nintendo Entertainment System game with added online play for free every month. Free game with online play for paid subscribers. Yes, it's one game. That's limiting compared to Xbox Live and PlayStation Network. But these games support their native local play via online play. There's no word whether these games are to keep or simply a rental. But combined with discounts for online purchases, much like on PlayStation Plus and Xbox Gold, you know what? I can fucking live with that. I like it, so fuck off! Xenoblade 2. Monolith Soft are developing a direct sequel to Xenoblade, named Xenoblade 2, and it looks astonishing. For Nintendo Switch, Xenoblade 2. I like it, so fuck off! Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Okay, it wasn't Mario Kart Double Switch, but it's a definitive version of Mario Kart 8. Granted, I hate the fuck out of Mario Kart 8, but holy fucking shit. It is a Mario Kart game with characters from Splatoon as playable racers. This sounds amazing. It's coming to the Switch on April 28th, and my body is ready. I like it. So fuck off! Splatoon 2. I don't feel like I need to say anything. I like it. So arms. Holy fucking This is Tolero Boxer HD. This is a spiritual successor to Tolero Boxer on your Nintendo Switch. And it looks dope. And it uses the Joy-Con's features to its advantage. It looks fucking amazing. And Ribbon Girl is fucking hot. I like it. So fuck off! 1-2 Switch. It's the kind of thing where if it was a pack-in title, I'd have played it, but maybe not. Okay, can we address that there is a new Bomberman game coming to the Nintendo Switch? Bomberman, Presumed Dead, the original party game on Nintendo Switch. If there was any console in recent years that Bomberman deserves to be on, it's a Nintendo console. And one as accessible and open as the Switch. The Nintendo Switch looks good. The hardware looks good. The software looks good. I've already started saving money for it. I like it. So fuck off.